guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foss of Jean Cosplay, and tonight we are back again with you guys with Chernobyl, episode 3. Some of you guys have told us that we were gonna cry.
Gosh,
hard.
We already are. Episode 2 was harsh for me, especially.
Yeah.
We ended the episode with 3 volunteers going into the plant to basically help evacuate the water, because otherwise there was going to be a second explosion that would be even worse than the first and would probably affect even more people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we're going to go back with them in this episode or if we're going to, start right after their mission, but it got disturbing and very, very dark and very terrifying too in the last scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least in the last episode we had people start realizing that what was happening was worse than what they thought, and they actually did the right things, even though it's not the most easy things to do, the most easy decisions to make.
Mm-hmm.
They started reacting, and it's a good thing that the rest of the world figured out what was going on, because they were keeping that image, they were keeping their lies and trying to make sure that no one thought they were weak, and because of that, a lot of people were suffering, and now they're actually doing things to prevent the worst.
Yeah.
Because the world knows, so it's too late.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, let's watch the rest.
Episode 3. Let's go. Oh. The sounds. You think they're already feeling like the effects, like they already feel ill, burning up and stuff?
They did it. Pretty sure that if they don't feel the
effects now,
the effects now, they're gonna feel them pretty soon.
I mean, he gave him what, a week?
A week.
Excuse me.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I have a pass.
You can't be here, it's not safe.
I am here to see my husband, Vasily Ignatenko. He's a firefighter from Chernobyl.
I know who Ignatenko is, but you can't. You can see him for 30 minutes, not a minute more. And you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? Room 15.
He's not the one who actually touched the granite, but he was close.
He was just beside it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I haven't finished yet. No, he has it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Okay.
What did I tell you? There's no hiding from you, is there?
Don't touch
Don't
him.
touch him.
No.
It's easy, okay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
At least he's up,
Yeah, he's but he's...
I think she knows. She knows what she just did. It's a mistake, but maybe seeing him up is actually worse than seeing him, sick on the bed, because it's easy to overlook what he's going through and what he's carrying.
Yeah.
How did this happen? Who gave them the idea?
Suggesting idea?
Someone did. Someone decided that the evacuation zone should be 30 kilometers, when we know here, cesium-137 in the Gomel district, that's 200 kilometers away.
It was decided.
Based on what?
I don't know.
Is this really the way it all works? An uninformed, arbitrary decision that will cost who knows how many lives, made by some apparatchik, some career party man?
I'm a career party man. You should watch your tone, Comrade Liazo.
We have visual confirmation that the fire is nearly extinguished. There's also been a reduction in iodine-131 and cesium-137 emissions.
Good. Yes?
that the temperature is rising.
There's a spike in zirconium-95.
That's from the cladding on the fuel rods.
Meaning what?
The meltdown has begun.
Everything is happening so fast.
Stop moving! Get off him! You're hurting him!
I can't be in here.
I need him. Get out.
It takes time. You're not fine. It's not because you feel fine one day that you'll be the next. And the worst is he's feeling all of this just because he did his job.
What is it you want? An apology? Let's sit back and...
What will happen to our boys?
The divers.
Divers, the firefighters, the men in the control room? What does the radiation do to them, precisely?
Oh, the level some of them were exposed. Ionizing radiation tears the cellular structure apart. The skin blisters, turns red and black. This is followed by a latency period. The patient appears to be recovering. Healthy even, but they aren't. Then the cellular damage begins to manifest. The bone marrow dies. The immune system fails. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose. The arteries and veins spill open like sieves, to the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain, which is unimaginable. Within 3 days to 3 weeks, you're dead. That is what will happen to those boys.
And what about us?
In time, cancer or aplastic anemia, either way, fatal.
It's a slow killer.
Well, in a sense it would seem we've got enough easy then. But Harry,
I've seen them before.
now you know why I wanted to take a walk. You can presume the work site is bugged. And our rooms, even our bathrooms.
They've been here the whole time.
But if we're seeing them out in the open now,
So it was a test.
it's because they want us to know.
It's the ones that asked him if there was anything they had to know. If he had answered, God knows what would have happened to him. He's not in his element.
Who's in charge here?
I'm the crew chief.
I'm Shadov, Minister of Coal Industries.
We know who you are.
I need over 100 men to gather their equipment and get on the trucks.
Yeah, yeah. To where?
That's classified.
Come on, then. Start shooting. You haven't got enough bullets for all of us. Kill as many as you can. Whoever's left, they'll beat the living piss out of each of you.
You can't talk to us like that.
Shut the fuck up. This is Tula. This is our mine. We don't leave unless we know why.
You're going to Chernobyl. The reactor fuel is going to sink into the ground and poison the water from Kiev to the Black Sea. All of it. Forever, they say. They want you to stop that from happening.
I hate how they just intend to take them away without even telling them why. Showing up with their fucking guns. He had to fucking be forced to tell them the reason. And because they're good men, they're gonna go. Oh, I love this. I really, really love this.
Now you look like the Minister of Coal.
I mean, you want to be the one to tell them to risk their lives for the rest of the people. At the very least, get dirty, you know?
Bless you.
I'm not eating that shit. Give me something else.
I'm not a nurse, Comrade Dyatlov. I'm a nuclear physicist.
Well then, comrade nuclear physicist, you can get the fuck out of my room.
I don't recognize him at all.
I'm not good at this, Boris. The lying. Have you ever spent time with miners? No. My advice, tell the truth. These men work in the dark. They see everything.
At the very least, you owe them the truth. No matter what system, what type of society you have, what your higher-ups tell you, if you send them to their deaths, you owe them the truth.
Yeah, but that's not how it works.
I know.
These work. To an extent.
We need to install a liquid nitrogen heat exchanger underneath this concrete pad. There's no way to approach from the interior of the building, so you have to get at it from underground.
And what's above the pad?
The core of the nuclear reactor, which is melting down.
Is it going to fall on top of us?
Not if you're done within 6 weeks. Dig a tunnel 150 meters to here, excavate a space 30 by 30 meters for the heat exchanger. Because we need to keep disruption of the ground above to a minimum, you can't use any heavy machinery. It has to be done by hand.
We're going to need more men. How deep do you want this tunnel? 6 meters?
12.
12? Why?
For your protection. At that depth, you'll be shielded from much of the radiation.
The entrance to the tunnel won't be 12 meters below ground.
No.
And we're not 12 meters below ground now.
No. We can start in the morning.
No. We start now. I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be. If these worked, you'd be wearing them.
He sees through bullshit. He clearly sees that they don't think he can think for himself and understand, you know, what's about to happen to him and his men. He sees the lack of respect.
Yeah.
And I know in their case it's not exactly lack of respect as much as it's just that's what they have to do. Here's another job I don't think I could ever do. I'd get claustrophobic like right away.